right. No subject. Hi, I'm listening to one of your side pieces you guys did in March of this year, and it talks about if a man is the sole provider and he's doing all that work, it's not bare minimum. But I have recently discovered you guys and have went back to your very first podcast. I'm now on episode 11. I was wondering if you guys have any content on of what if a man and a woman both work 50 to 60 hours doing labor work. When they come home, he expects the woman to do everything in regards to housework. Is that and oh Jesus.
You're really struggling over there.
They wrote is the an episode.
I think they're asking if we have an episode that talks about that. And we don't have a specific episode. We have talked about this a lot over the course of the podcast. And if they're on episode 11 and they've actually watched 1 through 11, at some point they've heard this discussion. But this came through just now while I was in the bathroom, and I figured this would be a great opportunity to put this in so that I can tell somebody where to go. If they ask these questions, I can tell them to go watch episode 19.
Yeah.
This is super simple. You still have blue and pink jobs. There's going to be things that you're not going to want to do that he will, and things that he's not going to want to do that you're going to be okay with doing. So if you both work an equal share and you're both breadwinners and you're both doing the life thing, you sit down and you make a list of everything that needs to be done. Dishes, laundry, cooking, cleaning, cars, lawn, pool maintenance if you have it, whatever. You put all the jobs that need to be done on a daily basis on a sheet of paper, and then you put his and hers. And then he goes, okay, I'm willing to do this, and this. And you go, okay, cool. I'm willing to do this, and this. And then you look and see the jobs that are left over that no one wants to do and be like, okay, which one of these do you absolutely, no matter what, not want to do? And then you guys work out those jobs and you have them put in the columns of his and hers so that you're able to go, this is my job. Every day it's expected of me to make sure that this gets done. It's not going to fall on her shoulders. Her jobs aren't going to fall on my shoulders. I can get them done at my leisure. She can get hers done at her leisure, and we can have a functioning house. This really comes down to laying out expectations of whose job is what and then adhering to those expectations.
Yep.
This is not a hard thing.
And if you're with somebody who is not okay with that, don't be with that person.
Right. Why is it? I understand that men particularly are brought up believing in the man and women's roles. And I understand that now feminism is this huge thing, and they tell you that you're not supposed to cook and clean and do all of that shit. But you should. You guys should be working to make sure your house is as evenly divided as you can if both of you are working. And if one of you is working harder than the other, then the work in the household is not going to look the same. You're not going to have 50-50. If one person's working 80 hours a week and the other one's working 20, you don't get to play, well, I work a job too. You fucking don't. You work part-time while they're killing themselves.
Right.
Balance needs to be had. And if you figure this shit out early on when you first move in with each other while things are new and lustful and exciting, you're not going to find yourself resentful later on down the road because you've been living a certain way and now all of a sudden everything's changing and like you've got this awkward fucking energy in the house because you're unhappy that he's not doing dishes or cooking or whatever the case may be.
You're almost saying that people should lay out expectations.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. We've been saying that since the first episode. We've been saying that since before we had a podcast. We were saying that shit on TikTok. You figure out whose jobs are what, and then you fucking do those jobs. And then it is your fucking job.
Yeah, and if it doesn't get done, it's on you.
Right.
You can't get mad at them for not picking up the slack when you didn't ask for help.
Yep.
You can't get mad that they should have seen you were struggling when you haven't said anything about your day. If it is your job, it is your responsibility.
It's not hard.
It's really not.
And when you have a job, and you look at it as my job, and you know that it's got to get done, you're going to come home and do the fucking job. Not bitch and complain. You're just going to do it, and then you get to relax afterwards because all your chores are finished.
Cuddle and watch Fight Club.
Yeah.
While you feed me pizza or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Instead of grapes. We are fatties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feed me pizza and hold my feet while we watch Fight Club.
Yeah. And you're wondering, how might that work? Well, it would work because you face the TV, your left hand is on that side, right? Mm-hmm. So my feet are in your left hand. And I'm sitting up slightly with some pillows propped behind my back because I'm delicate. And you'll hold the pizza. Of course, it's not like goopy cheese and shit, so there's not things falling off of there. So it'll be held enough together. We can make this work. That's my point. Now I'm excited because we're going to try it.
Are we?
I'm
Why are
hoping
you getting fed pizza and I'm not?
I'm hoping my definitive confidence. You'll be like, yeah, babe, let's do it.
Yeah.
Is it working?
I mean, I would do it anyways, but what do I get out of this? Because it seems like I'm the one that's doing all the work while you're the Greek painting that's being fed and fanned.
You're gonna give me some potassium afterwards.
Okay. See that, still sounds like a whole lot of work, but I think we can navigate those waters.
So after you rub my feet, my knees are gonna be primed.